let's move on. Let's move on. Back to our notepad. Okay, back to our notepad. Let's get back to our notepad. Please, can we hear me loud and clear? This is 11 p.m. I can't be shouting in my house so that vigilante people don't come and arrest somebody. Okay, so let's move on. Now, this is where I need you to pay serious attention, because if you don't have an open mind, you can get confused along the way. So I said in a sell market or order, let's say the market, the signal came from swipe rate, came from web analyzer, came from harmonic scanner. All right. Like I told us earlier, we only do two things in the market: either to go and sell or to go and buy. Now, imagine swipe rate calling a trade for you and it says sell limit, or it says sell stop, or it says sell by market, or it says buy by market, sell buy stop, or buy limit. The first thing you want to take note is what is the direction of this order. Whether it is a sell limit, sell stop, or sell by market, sell is involved. So you know that you are selling. All right. And if it is a buy market, whether buy by market, buy stop, buy limit, you know that buy is involved. So that is the direction of that market. I hope somebody is following me. All right. Now, the next thing we want to look at is this. In a sell market, you anticipate a reduction in value of price. Okay. Remember the English I use. You anticipate. Look at it. You anticipate a reduction in price of the market, in the value of your currency. Okay, so when that happens, okay, just a minute, please. Pardon me, Jerry. Just a minute, let me go back to our notes. Um, oh my, see what distractions can cause now. Just a minute, please, guys. Why did I decide to check that message now? Okay, so we are back to, all right, so I think we are good now. Okay, so I was explaining something around here. Somebody is saying, why is it disconnecting? That should be a network issue. You know we are in Nigeria. Our network can never, well, let's trust God that our network will someday be like the Igbo people's network. But presently, that is network for you. All right, like I was saying, in a sell market or sell order, you anticipate a fall in price. Hence, your take profit, which is TP, must be lower than your entry price. Okay, in a sell market, whether it's a sell by market, whether it's a sell limit, whether it's a sell stop, if it is from swipe, they will give you an entry price. Okay, now in a sell market, that's why I first explained well on the direction of the market. Where are we facing? Are we facing south or we are facing north? Okay, what is the direction of this market? It is a sell, whether sell limit, sell stop, or sell by market. It is a sell. Okay, now in a sell market, you already know that you are anticipating that price wants to fall. Now, when you are leaving your house and you came out of your sitting room or your living room, you walked out and the next thing you saw was that the weather was cloudy and you are going out, you will go back into your house and pick an umbrella, all right, because you are anticipating that it's about to rain. So you want to prepare yourself for a protection. Okay, so in a sell market, you are anticipating that there's going to be a fall in price. So you want to prepare yourself to maximize that incidence in the market, that condition in the market. So your take profit price must be lower than your entry price. So the TP you are seeing in this picture now is take profit, and the EP you are seeing is entry price. Now, invariably, you are selling. That means, remember I said it up here, you sell low and you buy, you buy low and you sell high. Why are you selling high? Is because presently the value of your commodity or your currency is high, and you are anticipating that it's going to fall. Nothing falls from the ground. Something will always fall from on top of a higher place. So when you are expecting a fall, that means that the price is currently high. That's why I said you sell high and you buy low. And when you are told to sell, you are anticipating that that price wants to come down. So you prepare yourself to drive down with it. When you are driving down with it, you are not going retrogressively. You are progressively going down in profit. Don't let that one confuse you. Just accept it the way I just said it. If you are expecting the price to go down with it and you are in profit. Okay? If you are swimming downstream and you are actually following the direction of the current of the stream downstream, you are going to be progressing. But if you are diving opposite the direction or current of the wind, you are going to experience some stress. I have just said it, Mr. Chinedu, whether sell limit, whether sell stop, whether sell by market, it is a sell. Please, let's pay attention to details. For those of us that have been working with me, you know I don't joke with details. Please, I don't want us to be dragged back. Let's pay attention to details. Wow, Mrs. Rocco, you said okay, well, can you hear me clearly now? Because I'm actually at the top of my voice. Okay, so let me move on. I was saying something. You are anticipating the price to go down. So if you are swimming downstream, you are going to be progressively going downstream. But if you are trying to swim upstream in a current that is going downstream, you are going to experience some stress. Okay, so your take profit in a sell market, whether sell limit, sell stop, or sell by market, your take profit must be lower than your entry price. That is to say, your take profit points. Remember, we're talking about pips. Your take profit points must be subtracted from your entry price. Now, let's look at this example here. Let's say I call a trade for us. All right. Can we see this example here? Before we move on, let's have a short class walk. This currency that we are looking at here, though I didn't write the name of the currency, but is this currency a currency pair that has JPY in its combination or not? Answers, please. From these figures you are seeing here, does this currency have a JPY in its combination or not? Answers, please. Answers, please. Answers, please. Yvonne, no. Monica, no. Tosmia, no. Smart, no. Mr. Elliot, no. No. That is very good. All right. So obviously, this is not a JPY currency pair. My God, are you telling me I'm not recording this meeting? Okay, I'm recording. Sorry. I thought I was not recording. Okay. So now, if our entry price is 0.12345, what is our PIP? Answers, please. What is our PIP? What is our PIP? What is our PIP? What is our PIP in this entry price? What is our PIP in this entry price? Good, great, doctor, good. All right, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's move on. Now, we want to take 5 pips take profit in this case. We want to take 5 pips take profit in this case. Okay, now if our entry price is 0.12345 and we are taking 5 pips, look at the way I arranged that note. We are subtracting. Remember, I said it at the top. I said your take profit is going to be subtracted from your entry price. All right. Now we are taking 5 pips from this market. We are going to write 0.00050. In that 0.0050, our pip is 5. And remember, we are just taking 5 pips take profit out of the market. That is a fraction of the currency rate. Okay, so that is why I wrote it this way. 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 5, you're going to be making it 14. 14 minus 5 is going to give you 9. And you have 2 left. 2 minus 0. Can you get it? That is where we are getting our our answer as 0.12295. So if I come into the market tomorrow morning and I see Euro JPY, Euro USD, okay, and maybe the entry price of Mr. Chuksman, I don't understand what you mean by no. I'm just seeing your no. I don't know which of the answers you're answering, but let's move on. Okay, so if I come into the market tomorrow morning and I call Euro USD, possibly I see an opportunity and I say sell Euro USD now, that means we are doing an instant execution. We are doing a sell by market. Okay, we are doing a sell by market. When you enter the market and you see sell Euro USD now, I'm not going to give you an entry price for an instant market. I will explain that for, please remind me, I will explain that too. Or maybe we should, uh, okay, let me just explain that part. When you are trying to place your trade on your MetaTrader 4, any trade that is called market execution or instant execution, you don't try to enter your stop loss or your take profit. You just click on sell by market or buy by market. But the most important thing to check is your lot size. Check your lot size, and I told us if your account is just $100 account or $200 account, please maintain lot size of 0.01 regardless of what swipe rate is calling for you. Maintain a lot size of 0.01, and please take your entry price in case it's a pending order. Take your entry price and your stop loss and your take profit one. Are we getting it? So now I now see an opportunity and now tell you sell Euro USD now. It is as good as saying sell by market Euro USD. Okay, you now go to your MetaTrader 4 and you search for your currency, okay, and you click new order and you check your lot size. You see that you have set it on 0.01. The next thing you want to look for is at the base of your screen. You slap it straight, slap it or give it a blow, sell by market, and come back and share the testimony of what your screen looks like. Okay, so you are selling by market. As soon as you click sell by market and the market activates you, it will activate you at a particular currency rate in the market, at a current price in the market. That is your own entry price. Okay, let me check if my PA is in this meeting. Maybe I should briefly go to that side before we move on. Daniel, are you here? Okay, Daniel, can you please share your screen? Please share your screen, Daniel. I have to stop sharing my screen so that Daniel can share his screen. Give me a minute, please. Or can I pause my share? Daniel, try to share now. I only paused my own. Try to share, Daniel. Let's see. Daniel, can you share? Or I need to stop sharing? Okay, so I have to stop sharing. All right, Daniel, go ahead and share your screen. Thank you very much. Please go to your MetaTrader 4. Go to your MetaTrader 4. All right. Okay, thank you. Can you see prices moving? Now, let's see the practicality in what we're doing. Can you see AUDJPY? All right. Can you see our AUDJPY? I hope everybody can see AUDJPY. Can we see AUDJPY, please? Now, what is the, let's pick the first value on the left of AUDJPY. We are seeing 83.00 raised to power 7. That raised to power 7 is our pipette. Are we getting it now? Those figures you're seeing on that screen, raised to power something, are pipettes. So that is the kobo of your naira. Are we getting it now? And if you look at it, 83.009, it has just 3 digits after the decimal point, sir, for AUDJPY. Look at CHFJPY. Can we see CHFJPY on that screen? Can we see CHFJPY on that screen? Daniel, can you please underline? Use your annotation. Please underline your CHFJPY. Okay, I'll make it snappy now. Okay. Now, can you see CHFJPY? Can you see the price? 110.580. Okay. So that is the way it goes. Now let's pick Euro USD. Daniel, can you look for Euro USD on your quotes page? Oh, thank you. I wasn't even seeing that. Now let's assume that the entry price that we are looking at is 1.16882. Everybody, we are doing this practical now. 1.16882, and we want to take 5 pips for a sell. We are selling Euro USD right now. I'm not saying you go and click it on your phone. No. We are using it as a practical. We are selling Euro USD right now, and after we have clicked, our entry price clicked at 1.16882, and we are taking 5 pips take profit. What is going to be our take profit figure? Answers, please. Daniel, don't leave that screen. Our entry price is 1.16882. We are taking 5 pips take profit. What will be our take profit value? Who is answering us? I am saying, someone is saying I should repeat that question. We are dealing with Euro USD now. We are just using this as an instance. Okay, the current price of Euro USD, from what we are seeing, where Mr. Daniel underlined, is 1.16882. And I said we are selling Euro USD. We are selling Euro USD. What is going to be our 5 pips take profit in a sell market? Wow. Wow. Many people are just missing it like Jesus is Lord. Wow. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'm seeing patience. Patience, correct. Yvonne, no, Mr. Smart, there's a mistake in your response. Ronke, your answer is wrong. Wait. 1.16888, that was what we used. 1.16887, and you are taking 5 pips take profit in a sell. Patience, you are bigly wrong. You are wrong. Now let's look at it. Let's hold on with our answers. Currently, I am seeing the price at 1.16873. This is a sell Euro USD, for instance, and your entry price is 1.16873. I am taking 5 pips take profit. I said our take profit will be subtracted from our entry price. So the first thing you want to do is to place your 5 under 7. Yeah, Ronke, you're still not getting it. To place your 5 under 7. Okay, so you'll be having 1.16823. 1.16823. Okay, Daniel, please stop sharing. I think I need to do it practically for us. We are still getting it wrong. Thank you, Daniel. Let me share my screen again. Let me share my screen. Our figure was Euro USD, all right? Sometimes we write it this way so that we don't waste our time. And we say we are selling by market, okay? And when you click sell by market, your entry became 1.16883. All right? And you are taking 5 pips. Take 5 pips TP. Is somebody following me? All right? In doing that, you'll be having something like this. 0.0005. Then you put your 0. All right? So you're subtracting, okay? Are we following? So what will be our answer now with what I have just done? Answers, please. Who can give us answers now? With what I have just done, can we get answers now? We'll be having 1.16833. Yes. So are we seeing where we are making our mistakes now? Are we seeing where we're making our mistakes now? Now, let's say we want to take 50 pips as take profit in this market. How are we going to write it? Who's going to help us? If you are taking 50 pips from this market, let me just help us out because of time. If you are taking 50 pips from this market, this is what you will have. Now, remember that when we were in school, they used to teach us 100 tens and units. Okay? They used to teach us 100 tens and units in school. Now, in this situation, what is our eight? Can you see my cursor? I mentioned, if somebody is saying which price in Daniel's this thing is, I mentioned the price for us now. All right. Now, in this screen that we are looking at now, what is our 100 here? 8, this 8 is our 100, this second 8 is our tens, and this 3 is our unit. Now, I want to take 50 pips. Remember that our pip is supposed to be under this 8, where my cursor is. But because you are taking 50, you can't write your 5 under that second 8. You move it to the back here. Okay? So, this will be giving us what? If you are taking 50 pips, take profit here. Okay, so this is going to be our answer. Let's do it together. 1.16, okay, 383. Do we understand it? Mrs. Rocco, that is wrong. Oh. I'm saying 1.6833. It is wrong. It is 1.16833. And for the records, you remember that sometimes in forex market, timing and speed is necessary. So we need to familiarize ourselves with these calculations and be fast with it. I'm taking it slowly because I want us to understand it. But in normal day, these are things I'll just look at the figure and I'll do my calculations straight and I get my answers without making mistakes. Okay, so Mrs. Rocco, please check your answer. It is wrong. Yeah, thank you. So please, let's not overlook any small mistake can cost us a lot in forex market. So please don't make that mistake again, ma. All right. So let's move on. I believe you understood that calculation now. Let's go back to Daniel's screen. Daniel, I'm going to stop sharing. Then we'll go back to your screen. Okay. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, Daniel. So you can share your screen now. -4. Thank you. Now let's work with this Euro USD again. Pardon me. Sleep is calling me small. Daniel, please circle the price we want to use as our entry price. I'm not saying that is your entry price. We are only using it as an instance. Can you see this move in the market? Can you see the way these numbers are moving? Now, Daniel, please circle the first part, the left side of the currencies. Circle it. Yes, thank you. Now let's assume that our price presently on Euro USD is, we are using this as an example. So let's say, Tonya, please go to the academy to check for that. One is called the bid price and the ask price. I'm not going to tell us that. Let's go to the academy. This is just a tutorial, I'm not a lecturer. I'm just a tutorial master, okay? And you're not paying me for the class. So please go to your academy and get the answer there, Tonya. All right. So we are using this price as our example, 1.16820. Let me type that. So we'll use an and a uniform answer. 1.16813. Okay, now let's take 14 pips take profit in a sell. Guys, let's do that. We are doing a sell for that entry price I just posted. We are taking 14 pips take profit in a sell market for that entry price I just posted. So let's get your figures. 14 pips take profit. Let's get your figures, please. 14 pips take profit for 1.16813. 14 pips take profit. Answers, please. Are we together? Or I don't miss chemical, I don't do confusion, commission, transmission, omission for all of you. Okay. Okay, I'm getting some answers already. We are going to do the correction together. Our entry price is 1.16813, and you are subtracting 14 from this. 14 pips take profit. Let's see who got it right. Mr. Phillips, you're right. Olamide, wow. Olamide, I owe you 20 pips. Olamide, I hope that is Olamide Johnson, right? Okay, Patience, you're right. Mr. Adewale, you're right. Tonia, you're right. Mrs. Rocco, you're right. Mr. Phillips, wow is not my answer. Which one is wow there? Dr. Wilson, you're right. So I believe you now understand that now. If your answer is different, please go and check your plus and minus table, or how do we call it? Okay, so that being said, now let's take another example. What if we buy the same Euro USD? Okay, let me help us. Let's take it gradually. All right. So Daniel, you can stop sharing. If your answer is different from 1.1673, you are wrong. Very, very wrong. Okay. Now let me do it for us so that we can. Okay, this meeting is going to end again in another 10 minutes. I want us to really get the sell part before we go to the buy part. Okay, but we can see that we are all progressing now. So let me do something and work out that calculation part for us. Okay, now we said our entry price was what? If our entry price for a sell, EU sell EP at please, what's our EP again? I'm trying to get my EP. EP is 1.16813. Okay, and we are taking 14 pips take profit in a sell market. Remember I said that for you to take profit in a sell market, all right, TP 14 pips. Okay, in a sell market, for you to take your profit, you are going to subtract your take profit figure, your take profit points from your entry price. So if you are taking 14 pips, you have 0. No, let me put it this way. You are subtracting, right? You have 0.00140. Okay, so your take profit figure will now be what? Since we are subtracting, you have 1.167. Oh, sorry. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. I want to do something. 3 minus 3. 3 minus 0 is what? You have 3. Okay. 1 minus 4 is impossible. So you have 11 minus 4 will give you 7. All right. Now, you have borrowed 1 from 8. So you have 7 left. 7 minus 1 will give you 6. Okay. Are we following me? Now, we have 6 again. You have your 6 and you have your what? Your 1. Then the next thing is your point and you have your 1 again. Is somebody following my magic? Do we now see how it goes? Do we understand? I believe you understand now. Okay, so that is how to take 14 pips, take profit. So when Swipe calls a trade and they are telling you your stop loss or your risk is 50 pips, you can calculate. And I have seen severally, though it has totally reduced now, sometimes before now, that Swipe will call trade and they will make mistake. They will call sell for us and their take profit figure will be higher than entry price. I have seen them make that mistake before, and short time after that, they will send correction. Okay, so that is to tell you they are human. They are not robots. They can make mistakes. So you need to understand these calculations well so that if you spot such mistakes, you can adjust yourself and protect your own self. All right? So I believe you understood all this now. I believe you understood this now. Okay. Now, let's go back to our page. Let's come back here. All right, we have been able to know, we have known how to calculate take profit now. So in this example here, we have EP is 12345, 0.12345 rather. We took 5 pips take profit and we calculated it and got to this way. Okay, now if we are taking 10 pips now, I have done the example for us. Look at this example here. You have 0.123. Okay, I'm the one in charge of this class. Hold on. So we have entry price is 0.12345 and we are taking 10 pips. We said 10 pips in this case means entry price. We now did this 0.00100 and it gave us this. Do we understand? Now let's move to the next part of the class. Can you see I wrote B? Let me see how many we have. We have 5 minutes for the end of this, so we use that to get the stop loss part. All right. I now said your stop loss must be higher or greater than your entry price. That is, your stop loss is added to the value of your entry price. Who does not understand that German English I just spoke? All right. In a sell market, your take profit must be lower than your entry price. That is, you are subtracting the number of pips you want to take as profit from your entry price. That is for take profit. But for stop loss, you are adding. Your stop loss must be greater or higher than your entry price. In this case, your stop loss is added to the value of your entry price. Let's move on. Let's look at this example. If our entry price is 0.12345, okay, a 40 pip stop loss in this case means this. First thing, what is your entry price? What is the direction of the market? We are selling. That means we are expecting price to fall from high to low. Okay, now for you to calculate your stop loss in case market does not fall, in case the value of the price does not crash like you are anticipating, can you stop your loss? Now, how do you calculate your loss if the market is going up instead of down? We are now taking 40 pips stop loss. We now entered our entry price 0.12345. You are adding that 40 pips to your entry price. That is why you have 0.00400. Can you go? All right. Now, our stop loss in this case is what? 5 minus 0, 5. 4 minus 0, 4. 3 minus 4, impossible. Borrow 1. 13 minus 4 will give you. Oh, sorry. Plus, no money. Hunger don't wire me when I sleep. So 5 plus 0 will give you 5. 4 plus 0 will give you 4. 3 plus 4 will give you 7. And 2 plus 0 will give you 2. 1 plus 0 will give you 1. 0 plus 0 will give you 0. Do we understand? Now let's make it clearer this way. Mr. Daniel, I'm going to stop sharing briefly. We have 3 minutes, so we'll be a little bit fast with this. Or let's do this first before we start that. Hold on. let's do this. If our entry price, what was the entry price we used for Euro USD just now? Let's use that same price to take stop loss of 40 pips. Just a minute, please. I'm trying to get, if our entry price is 1.1, I think we should do this as a class work before this meeting times out. Okay, let's look at the screen. We are still dealing with EU. All right, sell. You know that this sell that I mean here is sell by market. It can be sell by market, it can be sell limit. In fact, let me do it this way: sell limits. Okay, and I said entry price is this. Sorry. All right, and we want to take 40 pips stop loss. 40 pips stop loss. 40 pips stop loss. All right, you have it this way. Let's just make it because time is going already. You have 0. In this case, you are adding. Okay, so you have 0 here under the 1. You have another 0. Remember, we are taking 40. You have another 0 under 6. Then you have your 4 under 8, your 0 under 1, and your 0 under 3. Okay, so since we are adding now, what is going to be our take profit? SL, sorry, pardon me. SL equals what? I'm looking at the timing of this meeting is almost off. Okay, so we have, since we are adding now, we're having 1.16. Um, 8 plus, am I getting it right? No. Let's start from the right place we're supposed to start. So we have this. 3 plus 0 is 3. 1 plus 0 is 1. What happened? Okay. 3. 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, let me have this one. 3.3 plus 0 is 3, Abby. 1 plus 0 is 1. Oh, this thing is doing me wayo. Okay, let's just look at it and do it. We have 3, we have 1, we have 12,